Hello, hello, hello. Pardon me. My allergies are going crazy. But good luck to me. Oh, there's a new message from YouTube about moderation. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Hello. What's up? Deb, did you finish your can koozies? How are you? Oh, it's gloomy in Boston. um, Carrie asked, how did the move go? Because yesterday we helped out our third oldest and his wife. They have two kids, two boys. They bought a new house. And you guys, this was our first time seeing it. They live about 2 hours away. And it's from 1926. It's a Tudor revival. So there's like little stained glass windows all over and like really nice plaster. Just so many fancy little details. It is so adorable, this house. We did not finish though. They're only about 5 minutes ish from one house to the other. So, it's not horrible. They're going to be able to finish it up. But like John helped them do a lot of the big stuff, where you need multiple people. And it was really good. It was so nice. Hello. But it also wasn't that crazy. So I'm not exhausted. I thought, how after you move, your feet hurt, you're sore, you're tired, you're bruised. Maybe that's just me. I'm so clumsy. Hello, hello. Cheryl said hello from Saskatchewan. Hello, Sarah. Oh my gosh. Hey, Lee. Kate said hi. It's been a while. Hi, Kate. I'm so glad I made it. I'm glad things are going well with the move. Yes. Their dog is like the one struggling the most. What did you guys bring to work on today? Or what are you working on? Period. Oh, Elizabeth said to Carrie, I've been thinking about you so much this week. How are you doing? Oh, yeah. Happy Father's Day to everybody. John went on a motorcycle ride because we have nice weather. And he's like, I was thinking about getting on the bike. So, of course, I was like, go. You need to take your opportunities when you can. Hello, Lydia. Dee said, good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Kimberly said, hey, tribe, Mike's finished his final beer mosa for Father's Day, and we're checking out. What does that mean, checking out? Alice is trying to learn how to do twill on the rigid heddle loom. Alice, you are a better woman than I. Hello, Martha. Welcome. Sarah said, I've missed the last month or so because the month of May is very tiring for teachers. I bet. She said, I've napped through all the lives. I used to just think it was hard for parents the last month of school, but I can't imagine teachers. Hello, June. She said, I found you live. Welcome. Eileen said, seeing you all saying where you are makes me think it would be nice to do the same. Hi from London, UK. Kate is working on lap 1, socks for Super Sock World Championship. Which pair did you pick, Kate? I need to hear. Joanne said, I'm gardening today. Sarah Faye is knitting on the Gloam cardigan. I'm going to sneeze in a second. Weaver's working on Father's Day slippers. I'm sorry, it's coming. Sorry. Oh, I told you my allergies. Kim said hello from Missouri. Hello, Kim. Angie said, I just bought a second. Magic Craft Susie. Oh, I'm so jealous. Carrie said, oh, thank you. I'm missing my sweet girl. Dan ordered a headstone. That is nice. Sarah said hi, and I've lost it. It went by too fast. Martha said, thank you. I'm a newbie weaver and spinner. Awesome. We have a lot of newbies, though. Elizabeth said, to Carrie, bless Dan's sweet, thoughtful heart. Carrie said, the new little baby loves to play and snuggle, though, and is good for my heart. It's been so fun seeing pictures of the baby. Thank you. Oh, goodness. It's going to happen again. I can almost feel it coming. Alice said, since my loom is over there, I'm going to sit here and make heddle loops for live. That's a good idea. Aw. Carrie said he's so amazing. Kimberly said Megan treated him to Father's Day brunch at local watering hole. They have bottomless beer mimosas. Are they good? They sound kind of gross. No offense. Terry said, hey, y'all, I'm working on a swatch. All right. What's the swatch for? Thank you. We had a couple mimosas with brunch this morning, but we made brunch together. Kate said the repeat after me socks. Okay. I'm like half done with those. She said I did the rattan and the Segway. I needed a break from cables. I don't blame you. I also made the rattan and one Segway. I got to knit my other Segway. When we're test knitting, it's like you have to pick which ones you're going to do. So I just do one to see how it goes. I don't know. It's been an interesting experience, I'll tell you that. Hello, Barbara. Sarah said, I finished my first pair of knit socks. Thank you for encouraging me. Good job, Sarah. Do you love them? Or were they for you? I feel like they were for you. Oh my goodness. Try not to sneeze. Elizabeth said, working on a half and half triangle wrap. I don't know that one. I'll have to look it up. Carrie said, oh, thank you. I've been trying not to annoy people. Why would you annoy people? I'm on Facebook to see pictures of people's pets. Sunny said, my husband's finally making me 2 stands for my looms. That's nice. And a warping board. Yay me. The stands are so nice. Cozy said, good morning. All I finished my first rag rug today, and now I'm tidying up some laundry. I did mine today, too. I do everything, as everyone knows, but the sheets on Sunday. And then Monday morning, I do the sheets. If I do not have a, routine, things don't get done. I just won't do them. Martha said I was about to give up and something clicked and I just plied my first yarn. I'm in love. I have to say, congratulations on that. I see so many people giving up quickly. I don't know if I should say too soon. I guess it is too soon because if you hang in there, it always clicks for people, but sometimes it takes a while. Hello, Mandy. Mandy said I finally made it for the first time in months. Terry said for a lace yoke tea test. Okay, so you're doing a test knit? Is that what you mean? Eileen said decided to pick up some BFL. I'm spinning as a gradient, bright pink to dark blue. That reminds me, Eileen, I am half done carding that CVM I pulled out for you. So I should have it done in the next day or two, and then it'll go in the mail to you. I am sorry it took me so long. It's so funny because for a while I was just like, I gotta go into the closet, and the closet feels a little overwhelming, so I procrastinated, but I'm past that now. Sarah said the socks are for me and I love them. Good job. Love it. Dee said knitting on Varia Owl fingerless mitts and just finished spinning up a braid I started last fall. Good job. Congratulations on finish. Alice said, wait, Facebook is for something besides pets. That's how I feel, Alice. Tina said, with a family of 5, I feel like we do laundry every day. I used to when we had 3 kids in the house at the time. I did it every day. I did 1 load every morning. Carrie said, okay, I'll post more pet pictures. Twist my arm. Hello, Kai. Hello, Rox. Terry said, yep, swatch is for a test knit. Awesome. You guys are so busy. This week's been nutsy. Rachel said, I'm at a standstill on a test knit sweater I'm on or so. I'm spinning up some fiber I've been blending on my combs. That's nice. Kimberly said, I hope I'm not sharing too many lamb posts, but we're loving our little yarn seeds, hoping Rosemary will lamb today. Hello, Lisa. Kai, okay. Thank you for saying it because I saw a video and I was like, is that a new wheel? Am I right? It was the one in the video, I think on Instagram. I'm not sure. And Lisa said, Kimberly, I love your sheepy pics. Carrie said, I love little lambs. The videos are fun. Okay, I have something in my eye now. I'm a wreck today. I'm sneezing. Okay. Alice said, I can't say lamb anymore. Yarn seed for the win. Eileen said, oh, you are the best, Trish. Really no rush. I am not soon running out of things to spin, and a beer treated me to some gloriously soft cormo. Nice. From a farm in Missouri. I'm already feeling very spoiled. Okay, what did I just drop? Never mind, I'm good. Everything's fine. That sounds really nice. It's just, I know myself, and if I stop letting it be in my mind that it's one of the things that I need to do, it'll just like go into the ether and disappear. You know what I mean? Rachel said there is no such thing as too many lambs. Martha said, lambs, I'm in love again. I bought some yarn to knit a sweater, but I'm so afraid to start it. Why are you afraid? Tell us what you're really afraid of. We've been having deep talks over here, so. Elizabeth said, I found a dog brush this week that was much stiffer than the usual ones that I think I can use successfully for flicking. So excited, even though I don't have a fleece yet. Well, but you're getting ready. You're getting yourself ready for your fleece. Is this your first fleece, Elizabeth? I feel like it might be. Tina said, oh my gosh, those baby sheep are so cute, little sassafras. Lisa asked the same question. Elizabeth said, yes, I love the lamb updates. Excuse me. Eileen said, yup. Oh. Kai said if it was an old traditional wheel, yes. Okay, then yup, it's my new one. I saw it. That's really exciting. Carrie said, Martha, it's just one stitch at a time. I would say that, and I would also say, if it goes wrong, it's just one big string. You just roll it back into a ball, and you can start it again. Unless it's mohair, in which case, that's like a completely different thing. It's crazy. Mandy said, I've been loving the lamb posts. Elizabeth said, I'm hoping to get my first fleece at Michigan in August. Last year I chickened out and stuck with bats and braids. It didn't look like chickening out to me. Lisa said, mind you, I washed the whole Icelandic fleece my daughter bought two Christmases ago and haven't started spinning because I'm scared I'll spoil it. You know what, Lisa? I know what you're saying. I've had this feeling before, but there are Icelandic sheep literally all over the globe, which is weird because, you know, but they're everywhere and they're all growing a fleece right this second. So just go. You won't spoil it anyway. You know what I mean? You won't. Exactly, Kai. What are you going to do for the tour? What is your goal? I would like to hear, if anyone is spinning, what is your goal? Just for fun. Hello, Athena. Tina said, okay, speaking of dog brush, my husband and I tore one apart this week and made a lock pop. I love it. Been using it on a Shetland fleece. Nice. Rebecca asked, and I don't have an answer for this because I've not really done this. Rebecca said, what is the best wool yarn for tablet or inkle weaving? What are you making actually, Rebecca? I know it's like a strap, but like a strap, you know, a strip of weaving, but what is the actual use gonna be? Aw, Natalie said, hi everyone, just signing on. I just started the first wash and first fleece processing. Exciting. Lisa said, but this was the one my girl bought me, and then I don't have to tell her and I just get another one. Oh boy. Sarah said, for TDF, I think I'd like to have a goal of 30 minutes per day. I've sort of gotten out of the habit of spinning and I miss it, so hopefully this will get me back in the groove. Rita wants to process and spin 30 minutes a day. Oh, process a fleece. Wow. Okay, so mom said my goal is simply to spin. I like it. Cheryl said I'm spinning Shetland for a Shetland lace shawl. Rockstar. Joanne said found 1 ounce fiber packs in bright colors for $2 at Michael's. Practice blending them with Corriedale with dog brush. Surprisingly good colored fiber. Cheap engineer here. It's smart, Joanne. It's smart. Kimberly said, y'all are so encouraging. Please send all the lambing juju our way. We need Rosemary to lamb safely before we leave for Black Sheep Gathering this week. Lisa said I could make it my... There you go. Exactly. Rox is going to be scouring some rare breed samples bought at Shepherd's Harvest last month so I can spin those during Tour de Fleece. Kai said half an hour each day, but I am losing it. You guys are too fast for me. Mostly to clear stash for New York. I like it. Dreamweaver is an hour a day. Alice said for tablet, anything strong enough for warp, smoother the better though, because the cards can abrade the cord. Good advice. Craft Design said, speaking of the TDF, will it be just the regular group? Yes. It will just be in the regular group. You can post all you want. Lisa said, Rocks, what kind of fleece? I am curious too. You guys got going so fast I couldn't ask questions. Kate said for the tour, I'm hoping to both wheel spin and spindle spin for 15 minutes each, 30 total. Okay, each day? I have 2 daughters who want to learn to spin, so hoping to spend additional time with them as well. That's nice. Rebecca said for a cardigan. Martha said, I keep thinking, will it make me look fatter? Will it fit once it's finished? I have made some wraps, so I know I can do it. Oh, okay. I get it. I get that, actually. Elizabeth said, I think I'm going to try for 30 minutes a day. Alice said, I waxed my tablet warp thread to help keeping it smooth and strong. Oh my gosh. Okay. So fast. I'm having a hot flash. I haven't done any tablet. Would imagine long wool breeds would make lovely bands. I would agree. Sarah said, I haven't spun since school started last week. 15 minutes a day. Kimberly said, spinning yarns in local school colors. That's fun for a group of weavers to turn into scarves for 6 school coaches. Oh my goodness. It's a lot of work. Tina said, just washed a Shetland and washing a Hampshire and hoping to spin it. We will see after surgery how much I do, but hoping to just spin each day. That's a good goal. Victoria said, hi everyone, knitting another ranunculus, her 5th. Wow. Hoping to do a bit of spinning for the tour, but as I am a cycling fan, I will already be invested in watching TV. Wow, for 5 to 6 hours a day, that's the perfect time to spin. Nana said TDF goal is to spin for at least 30 minutes each. Some days that will be easier than others. Yeah, I'm telling you. Lisa said, Martha, there is loads of info on sweater fit you need to swatch and take your own measurements to compare to the pattern plan. Such good advice. I love hearing all this good advice here. Bonnie said, hi, hello. Martha said, I want to weave some dish towels and cloths. Nice. Angie said, Tour de Fleece, 15 to 30 minutes and work through all the roll legs. Nice. Alice is going for 30 minutes a day. Rachel said, I think I want to both work on long draw and then finish the fiber I got from my 5-year-old sweater. Okay, Swedish Finnel, I don't know how to say it. Norwegian Spelso, probably wrong. Spitty, Blackface Valet, also have some washed gray Tronder. Tronde? I don't know. In 3 shades. See, I've never even heard of, well, I've heard of the Valet. Carrie said, I have made sweaters that don't fit, but I learn with everyone and they keep getting better. I have had that before where I make it and maybe it fits, but I don't like how it looks on me. And also, that's actually a problem with me. Not my sweater making. And then also, maybe it doesn't fit. But I always find someone that wants it. Lisa said, wow, Rocks, I've not heard of a couple of those. Hello, Sarah. Sarah said, first year trying TDF. Goal is 10 minutes a day, except Thursday, which are for my weaving class. See, I like that. Sarah's just going to make room for weaving. Perfect. Elizabeth said, am I crazy or is it possible? I've seen videos on ankle tablet weaving on a floor loom. Can that be done that way? I have seen that way. It is perfect for like keeping them whatever, but you know, what's the word? Straight, lined up, whatever. Yes, you can do it. And you can do a really long warp that way too. Natalie said for TDF, just spinning every day, not setting a time limit, learning to spin, and just wanting to spin more consistently. Okay. Athena said I also plan to start card weaving soon. Already have the cards and yarn, but still thinking on how to tension it. Would Bridget have a loom do? I have heard people do that with no heddle. I just got wool in my mouth. I'm sorry. No heddle, and they just use it for the tensioning. Sarah said, "Breathe, Trish, breathe. Make sure to hydrate." It's okay. It's only an hour. Okay. Also, Rock said, also I have some blazette, blizette, blizette. Victoria, I'm just going to say all the different vowels. Victoria said, having finished works that don't fit make fantastic gifts. Eileen said, love it. Rocks apart from the Valet Black Notes. I haven't spun any of those yet. Just finished swatch 63 of her breed study. I love it. Lisa said, I plan to spend at least 15 minutes a day when I'm home. We'll be traveling. No pressure, no guilt. That's exactly right. Bonnie said, I'm knitting a summer tee while blocking my waistcoat whip to check gauge again. So responsible. Kai said, I'm also going to try to get through 1 pound of white alpaca fleece, 1 pound of black alpaca, and 1 pound of caracool. Carrie said, fur sweater tips. I have learned I also have to try to be honest with myself. Convincing myself this is fine when I know it isn't has never done me any favors. Oh, for sweater. Okay. Carrie, I so agree with that 100%. I used to occasionally convince myself that, and now I don't anymore. I'll just go back, but I don't mind it. Alice said, Athena, anything that gives tension. I used a belt and my foot when I first started tablet weaving. I remember that, Alice. I totally remember that. Rock said, apparently there are very few of the gray Tronder around. Wikipedia says only 50. Hello, Helene. Rita said, that's spinning, Kai. Lydia said, I hope to be able to spin 30 minutes a day. Perfect. Oh, welcome, Cecilia. Cecilia's here from Malmo, Sweden. How is the weather in Sweden today? Lydia said, what will I do with it? Place in handspun stash. Thank you, Victoria. I forgot. She said, everyone remember to hit the like button. Lisa said, Eileen was telling me it's really hard to get a hold of Scottish blackface fleece, which is bonkers because it's the standard here. If anyone wants some, please PM, but would need to be washed for US. I didn't know that. Can you not ship raw fleece? Really? I didn't know that. Hi, Lori. Kimberly said Mike will be in Boston most of TDF time, so after all the farm work and day job, just want to spend daily on the Paradise Fibre subscription bags and wash a few fleece. Yet last year I did 3. Goal is 4 this year. There you go. You can do it. You guys get so much done at your place, Kimberly. I don't know how you do it because we're certainly not doing that here. Eileen said, Rocks, that will explain why I'd never heard of gray Tronder. Tronderl? Help me. How cool you could lay your hands on that wool. So Mom said, for those looking for knitted cardigan help, the ITAG sweater is wonderful help for how to fit. Tin Can Knits also has some free patterns that are designed to teach. Cool. I actually learned about it, just for anybody else who's looking for a way, from the Elizabeth Zimmerman book, Knitting Without Tears. There's a lot about how to make things fit in there. And there's a lot of other things too. Really good knitting tips in general, but also more, more specific things. Lisa said, Alice, you are so creative on a dime. Aw. Eileen said, welcome. Hello, Nikki. Okay, Lisa said, I wouldn't be comfortable posting raw even if allowed. Goodness knows what might be hiding in it. Okay. I was trying to remember if I've ever gotten any like sent to me from overseas, anything raw, but I don't think I have. That might not be true. I can't remember it all. I'm not sure what I'm even going to make my goal this year. I was kind of thinking just 20 minutes a day, but I have fleece to wash. So I really need to get some of the washing done as well. Because I have quarantined fleece that needs to get into the closet. The closet that I'm overwhelmed by. I don't know why I'm like this. Cecilia said, hi, sunny and about 22 degrees here, Celsius, right? Had a swim. How do you say that? Had a swim today. Water is about 20. Oh, that sounds so nice. Was it too cold? Everybody has their like perfect temperature, you know, for lake swimming or river swimming. Kimberly said we don't sleep enough. That's how we do it. I really don't know how you do so much. Athena said to Rox, very interesting. I've never heard of most of those breeds. Nice, Rita. What are you flicking? What type of fleece? She's flicking blocks, not rocks. Lisa's eating. Where's your wine? I don't know why I feel disappointed for you. Rox said I bought the gray Tronder from Selbu Spinnery in Norway. She scours the fleece to order. Awesome. Carrie said I thought about just spending 30 minutes a day, but that's just a normal day that ends in Y. You guys are so good. I was spinning before I came here, though. Rox said I got the raw, rare breeds from Fibre Curio here in the U.S. That's so cool. Bonnie said not responsible, just feeling it is knitting smaller than the first gauge check. I'm using an 1890 pattern, so gauge is subjective. My hubby is a big guy, so adapting the pattern to fit him. Oh, I understand. It is still responsible. It's totally responsible. Instead of just saying, I'll just wing it like I do. Helene said I would like to spin for a pair of socks. That's a really good goal. June said I have a couple braids and an alpaca fleece that is almost ready to spin. Also, my breed studied the Falkland, Southdown, and Dorset horn top that I ordered from you. I loved your BFL. So glad, June. I'm glad you're happy with it. Hello. Is it Andre or Andre? Hello from Ottawa, Ontario. My goal is 30 minutes a day going through a huge bag of Romney. I've got some Romney that I should work on. Terry said, please send positive thoughts and prayers for me and kid have nasty tummy bug. Oh, will do, Terry. And I want to go to Black Sheep on Saturday. Fingers crossed that you're all better by then. I feel like you can do it. Oh, right. Okay, Rita said the Gulf Coast that I washed. Right. Lisa said, hi, Rock. So interesting to spin unusual fleece. Oh, the other Lisa said, she's laughing. Wine glass in hand, too. All right, then. I mean, it's Sunday evening. And it's what? 7:30 there? Almost. Kimberly said, if only my fleeces would fit into a closet and now takes up most of the bay in the garage. Well, I don't really want to talk about it because my fleeces are actually just a very small piece of the whole collection. Carrie said I like to knit a swatch and hand spun to get a fabric I like and then use the advanced search and Ravelry to find a pattern that fits that gauge. I do something kind of like that a lot because I like to let the wool tell me what it wants to be and then see how I like the fabric. So I do something very similar a lot of the time, Carrie. Cecilia said I quit my job a few months back and I unsubscribed from you as a slimming my budget action. Now I have gotten a new one, so I had to go back to supporting you and this lovely community to celebrate. Congratulations. I hope it's awesome. The new job, I mean. Did you have a nice break in between? I hope it was a nice break. Lisa said, all right, other Lisa, I'm making a mojito. Good. The Lisas can toast each other. That's lovely. I'm just having lemonade today. Blackberry lemonade from Walmart. Stephanie said, greetings from Nova Scotia. I'm finishing some knitted snowmen my mom started before she passed. That's so nice. Hoping to sell them at a market. For TDF, I'm aiming to spin some dog fur for a sweater jacket. Wow, Stephanie, that's a lot of dog fur. What kind of dog? What breed? Alice said, this is why y'all are better knitters than I am. I do everything by the seat of my pants. It's not wrong to do it that way, Alice. It's just you have to be more okay with the outcome being less predictable, and that is not wrong. My hair is driving me insane today. Lisa said, I feel better knowing that, Lisa. Hello, Sunny. Kimberly said, look us up at Black Sheep Camp Spot 30. Anne is on vacation, which I knew. Hello from vacation in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Lisa said, Alice, I might know to advise someone to swatch and measure, but do I do it? See, same here. Ripped out the yoke twice and both the sleeves of current sweater. Nikki said, I have 1,300 grams of Corriedale and a few braids. I might spin for the Attune shawl. That sounds nice. Is that the one I was going to look up last week and forgot all about? It's hard not to forget. We talk about so much. Tina said, someday I will do socks. Always wanted to, but they make me nervous and I shouldn't because I knit and crochet stockings and socks are just a smaller version. Yeah. Also, when it comes to socks, I always tell people like 6-year-old pioneer children knit their own socks. You can do it. 100%. It might not be perfect the first time, but you can do it. Oh, Eileen said the same thing. Hope you're enjoying your new job, Cecilia. Kimberly said, Carrie, I love that idea. Stephanie said, Malamute. Okay, been saving fluff for decades. Wow. Cecilia said, it is awesome. Had a lovely break. Went to Switzerland and bought lots of yarn. And skied. That's great. See, that's wonderful. Kai said, I made dog yarn last TDF. Have you spun SAG? What is that? SAG? If you haven't, I'm happy to share tips. Anne said, it's a girlfriend vacation, the best kind. That's fun. Oh, dog. Never mind. Okay, got it. Have you spun dog before? I have spun it too, but it's been a while, and I dyed it as well. But it dyes the same as sheep's wool. Mandy said, I haven't decided on concrete goals yet. Excuse me. Excited that I will be able to spin the whole time this year since I have an e-spinner now. Oh, our vacation always falls during the tour. Yeah, you can take it with you. It is nice for portability. Moni said 88 out, and I'm trying to get my south down skirted before the rain comes in. Maybe the rain will be good. Martha said, Tina socks are so much fun. I thought it would be so hard. I started about 1.5 years ago and and let be having socks on my needles. I'm thinking that means she always has socks on the needles. Sarah said to Tina, I was afraid of socks too. You might want to try several different techniques. I definitely agree with that. Unless you already know like that you love DPNs. For like anything you like for a sleeve is probably what you'll like for socks. Also, can I just say, you guys, I have only this much left. And there is a dead flower in it. You didn't see that. Carrie said, I think it was the Yarn Harlot who said that if you can do something as complicated as learn to speak and read, you can knit. I'll expand that to say you can knit a sock 100%. Did she say that? I've never heard that. Probably. Hello, Teresa. Oh, I just heard John pull up. Sorry if Donkey barks. He might. Just telling you now. Kai said Silk Hanky video is coming out next Friday, by the way. Silk Hanky spinning, Silk Hanky making. Talk to me, Kai. Teresa said, hi, everyone. I'm able to join in today and spinning while I listen. My happy place. What are you spinning, Teresa? I know you're trying to not type, but just tell us that. Lisa said, I've got Fair Isle socks in progress and missing having something easy to hand. I have had that with the really complicated socks before where I think to myself, okay, I just need a plain pair as well, just so that there's something I can just pick up and not brain so hard. Rita said I might try socks one day. Right now I'm working on my colorwork sweater. Barb said, are socks really that easy? I'm a beginning knitter. I mean, it is just one stitch at a time. I think that was Carrie that said that up. It's just one stitch at a time. And so it just depends. Like, it's easy once you know all the sneaky magical tricks. They're not that magical. You know what I mean? It's just like it looks like witchcraft, just like knitting looks like witchcraft until you know the tricks. Does that make sense? Stephanie said, spun a little dog fur before, made 100% fur hat, considering mixing with wool for the sweater. It will probably be more like bouncy if you do mix it with wool. I'm not trying to sway you in any way. Carrie said maybe it wasn't her. I just know I can't take credit. It was probably her. Kim asked, is anyone going to Wisconsin Sheep and Wool in September? Is anyone? Oh, Anne said Donkey and John are so sweet together. I'm telling you, he is such a sweet dog, but he loves John something special. Truly. I mean, I am like chopped liver as soon as John walks through the door, which is what we were hoping for. So that's a good thing. Kai said, Kim, I wish I could, but it's so far. It is so far for Kai. Tina said, Kai, I can't wait to see it. Paradise Fibers just put theirs out. There are not many on YouTube. Can't wait to see yours. Sarah said, Barb, I'm not a very good experienced knitter, but I managed. I think the key is to start with a very simple pattern. Simply in stitches on YouTube. I missed it, but I'm sure you saw it. It has a great beginner tutorial. I also think if you're starting with socks, make your first pair out of worsted yarn because it makes nice house socks. Like, they'll be thicker and you'll get through the process like in a shorter amount of time, and it helps things go through your brain and make more sense. Anne says knitting socks is a good skill builder and confidence booster. I agree. Eileen said I have the pattern for simple crocheted socks. Eileen said that made me laugh. Lisa, I just picked up a pair of colorwork socks again just before the live and messed it up so bad I put it away. Now spinning and sad. Elizabeth said I've been trying to be more adventurous. About with her socks. Hi.
Sorry.
That's okay. I knew that I warned them that he'd probably bark. Elizabeth said I love Donkey. Excuse me. Kai said it's a spinning video. I would like to see the spinning, Kai, because my drafting with those things has been like cutting my hands. Lisa said the only difficult thing with socks is getting the hang of handling small circles. The rest is just following a pattern. Kate said I love knitting socks. There isn't anything special really, just different sections, like how there's different sections of a sweater. Exactly. Teresa said spinning some merino top. This winter, I spun up a bunch of BFL from a Fibre club and knitted a cape poncho. Needed more yarn to make it longer. The dyer had merino top left in the same colorway. Lucky. Hello, Laura. Happy Father's Day. She said they just finished brunch. Kim is coming from Utah to Wisconsin. She said my sister-in-law lives in Jefferson where the festival is. Lucky. Carrie said, Elizabeth, I used Roxanne's video for peasant heels. Those are great for striping yarn, and the videos are so good. Elizabeth said hi. I don't know if he can hear me. He went upstairs. Sarah. Brenda said, hi, everyone. So glad I made it today. Hi, Brenda. Brenda, I'm going to send you a picture and email as soon as we're done. You can tell me which one you want. I know you'll understand. Late Bloomer said, I may try to make it to Wisconsin Sheep and Wool. I'm in Iowa, so not too far for me. You get a Donkey. He came back down. Okay, Alice and Eileen said hi too. I don't think he can hear me. Candy said making part of the live today while on the phone. LOL. Hi, John. Sarah said my first pair of socks that I knitted was toe up. Wow. Wow. 2 at a time socks on a plane. I learned real fast that I didn't like knitting magic looped or 2 at a time. I don't either, Sarah. I'm with you. Damn, Tina said hi, John. Happy Father's Day. So far, I think he's had a happy Father's Day. Lisa said, Sarah, did you ever go back to 2 at a time? I'm tempted. Aw, Cecilia, thanks. Kai said hi. He can't hear me. He went up to his office. Elizabeth said to Carrie, I did watch that video recently. I just hear different people say that different heels are their favorite. And so far, I've really only done one kind, so I thought I should try lots. You might find a favorite doing it that way. Candy said, oh yeah, happy Father's Day, John. Elizabeth said, see if what I think is my favorite is really my favorite. You missed a whole bunch of highs.
What's up?
Kai said hi. Elizabeth said hi. Alice said hi. You missed it. Candy said happy Father's Day.
Thank you, 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 and thank you.
Bye, Kai. He said he's got to go. Nikki said hubby's having a nap with the baby. Good idea. And by baby, I mean almost 4 years old. So happy Father's Day. Candy said hello, everyone. Love that green and yellow. Trish, guess I'm still on a bit of a green kick. I understand. I get on the kicks too. I just ordered a whole bunch of different colors of green. And so, of course, my brain is just like green, 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 green. Dye, I mean. Hello, Evie. Evie's on her lunch break. Evie, are you still working at Lowe's? Alice said socks on a plan. So it's not on a plane? I thought it was like snakes on a plane. Bye, Candy. Are you leaving? Okay, sorry, I missed something. Natalie said she's not a good knitter. Learning to knit socks, found a YouTube tutorial, and by the way, I lost it. Anne loves 2 at a time. Kate said, does anyone know of Fibre events in the southeast of the U.S.? We are moving to Alabama at the end of the month. There's SAF, but that's like October. I think it's the last week of October or the first week in November. Brenda said, okay, Trish, but I would have trusted you to pick for me. I so appreciate that, Brenda, but the pressure is getting to me. I can't decide. So I'm going to send you a picture of kind of like my top 3. I'm sorry. Candy said daughter's coming over to bring her pop some treats and visit a bit for a while. That's nice. Oh, Rita said happy dad day. Kimberly said I only knit 2 at a time magic loop. I also do it for sleeves. I don't trust myself to duplicate a second sock sleeve, etc. Rock said it's worth learning different sock heels to see if some fit better naturally using the standard formula. If you find one you like, but it doesn't fit well, then you learn how to modify it. I agree. 100%. I don't think there's too many that I haven't tried at this point. I'm sure there's something. Evie said, yes, I still work at Lowe's and in Poughkeepsie, New York. I hope it's a good day at Lowe's today. Is it busy on Father's Day or quiet? Carrie said, I'm always on a green kick. I knew that. That levels of envy braid you posted hooked me. That was one of John's. Oh, Alice said plain. Okay. I thought you were correcting it. Okay. Candy said, no staying till they show up. Lisa said, thanks, Sarah. I have done a pair of afterthought heels and saw the whole sock thing's always something new. Anne said the beginner socks I recommend is the bear paw sock. It's toe up and fleagle heel, no stitches to pick up, easy to fit. Nice. Cecilia said this is better entertainment than the Kardashians. I would hope so. I'm never going to take you in my pantry and show you my perfect pantry. I just saw that on one of their things and I was like, why? You're just making people feel bad. Okay, so Candy said, did you start spinning any of your new fluff yet? Rock's got a recommendation for flat feet heel. Lisa said, Cecilia, I'm not sure. That is a compliment. The kitties are not entertainment, are they? Depends on who you ask. Ann said, SAF is end of October. Okay, so I was right. No yarn events in North Alabama where I lived for years. Yep, Rita said SAF is last. You probably go to SAF, right, Rita? Oh, I'll have to miss it this year. She'll be camping. I'm sorry. Do you hate missing it, Rita? I know someone else who's always gone when the Michigan Fibre Festival is, and she's like so disappointed that she misses it. Anne said she also knits 2 at a time sleeves. Evie said my first sock is still not finished, and my second sock I did 2 at a time and I finished it. All right. Well, there you go. Kate said, I'll look up SAF. Thanks. It's the South, I think it's Southeastern Animal and Fiber Fair or Festival, something like that. Gary said, oh, thanks, John. Lisa said, Anne, maybe you could do me another of your cool vids. Sarah said, Alice, I loved the finished results. I've had them a while now and actually have to repair them. Hello, Arini. How are you? How's Greece today? Evie said, it's funny here because Dad's coming in because I didn't get what was on the list for Father's Day. Really? Let's see. Elizabeth said, I've done the Fleagle heel on toe up, but wondered if there's a way to do it cuff down. I know some heels can go either way. I mean, yes, you could do it. You could do it the other way. Candy asked, is that a BFL silk you're spinning? It's actually BFL Firestar. Let me see if I can come in close on some of the sparkly part. Can you see? Yeah. Anne said, Lisa, video for what? Oh, the 2 at a time. Eileen said, I'm sure the Kardashians have loads of staff to make their pantry look like that. I'm doubting that Khloe Kardashian actually opens a package of Oreos so that she can put them in a jar in a perfect circle. Like, are you kidding right now? Just making people feel bad. Oh, Anne said SAF is the same weekend as Rhinebeck this year. Really? Sarah asked Trish, any chance you'll be at the annual wool gathering in Yellow Springs, Ohio in September? I didn't even know about it, Sarah, but I'll try to remember to look it up. Thank you, Elizabeth. Right. It's not in South Carolina. Did I say South Carolina? It's in North Carolina. And you can camp on the grounds there like you can here at Michigan Fiber Fest. Candy said, Hubs didn't give my daughter any Father's Day. He said potatoes on the phone. M&M's and ice cream. Carrie said, I love how global this community is. I wish there was a map feature in Facebook where we could put dots on a globe just to see. I actually thought about that when I was watching the migration of the hummingbirds because I always watch it. I'm totally outing myself as a nerd right now. I always watch it every year so that I know when to put my feeders out so that they're out when the birds get here. I just saw Lisa's. My tomatoes are doing very well, Lisa, in my garden. Oh, man, I lost my place. Kimberly said I've done Fleagle heel top down 2 at a time. Yes. Yeah, Firestar. Can you see it? Just normally while I'm spinning? How? Kate said, repeat after me sock for Super Sock World Championship is a very similar gusset and heel. Yes, to Fleagle, and it is top down. It is. I didn't even think about that, but it totally is. Tina said of spindles and yarn bowls to make. Uh-oh, I missed the beginning. I'm sorry. Carrie said, I don't have that much free time. If I'm opening Oreos, it's to eat one. You know what else? If you go into those pantries that are perfect like that and you eat something, don't you then have the impulse to like replace it? And where do you keep all the stuff to replace it? Or the stuff that didn't fit in the jar in the first place? Do you have another pantry that's just full of 3/4 empty bags of Oreos? These are all questions that I'm stressed about when I see those. Is it just me that thinks of that kind of stuff? Anne said I'll be at the wool gathering in Ohio, right, Anne? The one that we're talking about? Rita said my stash is getting big, processing 2 fleece this summer, and with Paradise Fibers, I don't think I'll feel the lack, or at least I think that. I wouldn't want you to feel the lack, Rita. Irini said the weather here in Greece is crazy, although it was raining a lot, it is hot. Anne said if I'm eating Oreos, they don't last long enough to arrange. Eileen said KK just shows she doesn't have an interesting hobby. She could be spinning or knitting. Then she wouldn't go all OCD on her Oreos. It was, yes. Yes. It's crazy. It was a TikTok I was scrolling through and I was just like, ugh. Helene said I'm hiding my kitchen there. There's 10 teenagers in my living room. Are they boys? Does it stink in there? Inquiring minds. We have boys, you know. Lisa said, Trish, do you still have more dyed braids to list on your page? There is a whole bunch of merino coming and also some bats that'll all be here before the sale is over. Do you have a specific request? Because I will have time to do one more dye session. Tracy said, sock question. My husband has a tall instep. Could I increase a stitch or two to accommodate? You would probably, what depends on what heel you're doing, Tracy, but yes, you can do a lot to accommodate a high instep. A lot. Rock said Fleegle and strong heels are very similar. You can do either in either direction, but are not symmetrical heels, so they look different unless you find a pattern for top down Fleegle or toe up strong. Eileen said, I just feel sorry they don't have anything better to do. You know, I often wonder about people who do not have a hobby. Like, what do they actually do with their time? Do they watch TV? Do they, is that their hobby? I guess that could be a hobby, right? I often wonder about that kind of stuff. I'm weird. Lisa said, Tracy, I've seen folk knit the instep area on a smaller needle for this. Elizabeth said, I haven't decided if I'm going to SAF this year. I want to, but it'll probably depend on how much fiber I get at Michigan in August. That makes sense. Teresa said, I was thinking of going to SAF this year. I will have to see what happens with vendors. So many of them go to both shows. How are they doing that this year? If they're at Rhinebeck, how are they doing it? Candy said those Oreo lemon thins were a terrible invention. I haven't tried those. They lead to eating the entire package in one sitting. Kidding, maybe not kidding. What we talk about here, Candy, stays here. Anne said, yes, wool gathering in Springfield, Ohio. It's a small show, not really worth a long drive unless you just want to come see me in Ohio. Well, John's family's in Ohio. Lisa said no, a lot of his family. Lisa said no specific request, but definitely interested in the bats. Okay. I know. Anne said I looked at, and I appreciate it. I looked at your shop this morning and so many braids are gone already. I have been removing stuff too when it's gone. So it was crazy, which I am so thankful. You guys don't even know. Kate said, Tracy, I found a lot of high instep success, but just going up a needle size for the gussets and heel. Oh, was it? Okay, Rock said the Kardashian pantry was, I think, from the home edit. Okay. Mandy said it isn't just you, Trish, about the pantry. I always think that perfect pantry thing is so unrealistic because of exactly that. It's crazy. Oh gosh, I lost some. Oh, workout and shop. Yes, maybe. Rebecca said, I don't watch TV anymore. You're probably smart. Anne said, high arches work well with an afterthought heel and a fitted arch. Knit a four. Yes, that's what I do. And then I also do like a couple rows between decreases instead of just one for the first few. So it tapers a little more slowly. Let's see. I got to pick where I can keep up. Hi, Jerry, just arriving. Tina said, right, Rita, so true. Lisa said, oh, Irenia, I was picturing boat, like sailing boat. Oh, man. Kimberly said, my mother has never had a serious hobby that I can recall. She trolls Facebook all day and knows everything about everyone. That sounds like a lot of work. I'd rather knit. Athena said, I wonder about the lacking hobbies too. Being a serial hobbyist myself, I could not imagine not having one. It makes me happy. Athena, did you grow up around people who had hobbies? Because I did. And I think that's why it's like so much a part of my life. Carrie said kids are a job. You're not kidding. Kim said I bought the FLK pattern and I can't get through the pages of nonsense to the actual instructions. I do fleagle toe up or a heel flap cuff down. Okay. That's true. Rox has a ton of videos because you have a high instep, right, Rox? About modifying for high insteps because I have that issue. Oh, see, I just need to read a little more. Evie said, I'm in love with the Oreo lemons. I can't take the other ones. I'm the weird one in the family. That's okay. You just leave the other ones more for us. It's fine. Sarah said to Kimberly, are we sisters? My mom does the same thing. Cindy, hello, Cindy. How are you? She said nothing but flat feet in her house. Candy said not even the traditional Oreo thins. I've not had the thins. I guess it's time I tried them, huh? Tracy said, thank you, Rox. I will definitely check them out. Candy said, cereal hobby is too funny. I like that term and it's fitting. It's me. This room that I'm in is full of hobby supplies. Jerry said, my mom taught me to knit and crochet as a kid, but my sisters had no interest. They are constant readers in the family. That's a wonderful hobby too. I mean, I like to listen to the audiobooks so I can do them both at the same time. Evie said, Candy, yes, the thin ones are the best. Lisa said, Rox, I love your informative videos. Okay, Candy said, you have a lot of great modification type vids for lots of things, Rox. Oh my goodness, Cindy, thank you. Thank you for saying it out loud. She said, sorry, but what is the point of thin Oreos? Double stuff all the time. I think you meant all the way. Double stuff for life, girl. I see you. And John likes them too. Rock said hobbies are a sign of having interests and being curious. I agree. And I think too, like pursuing your creativity, I guess. Sarah said, I can easily decimate a pack of double stuffed Oreos. Nikki said chocolate covered Oreos are the best. Do they sell them or do you have to make them? You guys are funny. Candy said that's actually super true, Rocks. Sarah said double stuff or die. Oh, sorry. Amanda said I grew up around others with hobbies. I'm just like my mom. We really bond over fiber crafts. But out of 4 daughters, I'm the only hobbyist. I can't understand it. Bye, Sarah. That went really fast all of a sudden. Lisa said it was fruit shortcakes I was munching on, and I've managed to not finish the packet. Anyone want to make a You should make a TV show about you. I'm going to say it in American. Kim said, I love the dark chocolate Oreos. I also like to take one cookie off the dark chocolate, one cookie off the mint, and stick them together. Double stuffed mint and dark chocolate. That sounds so good. Oh my gosh. Athena said, I did grow up with a crafting and knitting mom and knitting grandmother. They taught me. My mom somehow lost interest along the way and now rarely knits anymore. It's just me now. I really do think that that's one of those things that like you pass down. Occasionally, of course, there's going to be somebody who gets it from somewhere else, but just having hobbies is something you pass down. Lisa said, I'm the only one in my family to have hobbies. Mom was adopted. She's not into them, but grandma on dad's side crocheted. There you go. See? Carrie said, oh, reading. I'm finally, oh no. Carrie said, it's not going to be any better with the book. She's reading Watership Down to get over the emotional scarring caused by the animated movie as a child. June said, raised by my grandmother, she had an 8 harness loom in the living room and would weave every day. I was hooked on fiber very young. You definitely got it in your blood. Candy said not good with some of the kids. They like to eat the cream middles and shove the cookie parts into the DVD VCR players. That's a new one for me. Nikki said, oh, okay. So you can get them chocolate covered. She said, here in Canada, I see them mostly around Christmas. We have made them chocolate covered and then put like crushed candy canes on them for Christmas. And now that I think about it, I think we added some peppermint to the chocolate. That was insane. Craft Design said the new toffee Oreos. See, this is bad. I gotta go to the store. I'll talk to you guys later. Candy said I didn't know they had toffee ones. I haven't had those either, Aaron, the red velvet Oreos. Uh-oh, Eileen said, Candy, that made me laugh so hard I made the cat jump. Kim said, my mom always had hobbies. I started knitting about 17 years ago, and my sister just started. I'm trying to get my sister to spin too. You'll get her. It's just a matter of time. Hello, Connie. Irini said to Lisa, haha, I'm getting boat pick when I Google. Yeah, I'd like to see a picture. Evie said my daughter made deep fried Oreos. Oh my God, I was in heaven. I've not tried those. They sound too good. Rebecca said, what size heddle for washcloths? What kind of yarn are you using, Rebecca? You mean the ones that I made? Candy said Watership Down was it's a good book, but it's so sad. Bye, Rocks. Bonnie said, Sarah, if I ate double stuff, I would die. Just a bit of soy allergy humor. Oh my gosh. Please don't do that, Bonnie. Elizabeth said, my mom's mom was a fiber crafter. None of her kids did. I'm the only one of the grandkids to do anything, and my dad is an artist and musician, as am I, so I get it from him too. Lisa, have you had deep fried Oreos? You look really excited. Or maybe you're in disbelief, because we do things in America that no one else can believe. Tracy said, so many Oreos to try. I've been missing out. Athena said, it's so much easier to learn a craft when there is someone around to fix mistakes you don't understand yet. It's true. Yeah. Okay, Rebecca said yes. All right. Anne said, my mom and dad both learned to knit when they were stationed in Alaska. They knitted, I don't know, Coachan style sweaters, super bulky but very warm. They knitted leather style. Carrie said, I know I'm probably in the minority, but I think red velvet is gross. Eileen said, please hit the like button. Isn't red velvet supposed to be that red chocolate, but they don't actually do it a lot of the time? Rachel said, I love Oreos. My mom taught me to knit when I was 3. I broke my arm and she wanted to make sure I maintained my finger dexterity. I've been knitting on and off ever since. My mom taught me to knit when I was 5, and I've been knitting off and on ever since. And I think it was because she needed to keep me busy. Because it was summer vacation. And she was like, these kids are driving me crazy. Elsbeth said, made it just in time to wave at everyone. Congratulations, I'm glad you got the job. Sarah said, America really is the land of, hey, y'all, watch this. 100%. 100%. Elisa said, disbelief, but then I used to love deep fried pizza from a chip shop many years ago. I've never tried that, but I bet it's delicious. Connie and Kimberly also do not like the red velvet. Alice said, am I weird? I haven't had an Oreo in years, and I only like the cookie part soggy from the milk dip. I don't think that's weird. I really don't. And look how close I am. I'm going to be done soon. Erin said I made a red velvet marble Oreo cake with them. It's filled with red velvet Oreo cream cheese, Bavarian filling, and covered in ganache. What? I think I just got diabetes reading that. But it sounds great. Carrie said every time I've had it, red food coloring was used as the flavor, and it shows. Yeah. Candy doesn't like it either. Oh, Anne likes the icing. So normally it's cream cheese icing. You guys, I got a cream cheese icing recipe that will knock your socks off. But I can't share it. Then you won't need me anymore. Alice said to Lisa, yes, all these double stuff people make me feel left out. Oh. Joanne said I inherited the crafting gene from my dad's mother. A few of my aunts also craft, but I'm the CNN. What is that? Only one of 20 grandkids to craft. Wow, the only one. Lisa said, "We love you just as you are, Alice." That's true. I did. My pancreas went shgoosh. Anyway, you guys, I gotta go. I hate to do this because you're really getting funny. I mean, we laughed, but this is getting good. I hope you guys have a great week. There'll be something on Tuesday. So I love you guys. Thank you for keeping me company this afternoon. Now I gotta go keep the Happy Father's Day guy company. Bye.